Hi guys, today's video is about the desert, and specifically the desert faction of my RPG setting. Now, it's a massive desert known as the Animek Desert, run by an ancient race known as the Animek. They're very heavily inspired by the Tomb Kings and use all of their models. My Tomb Kings, though, or my Animek specifically, they're less undead humans and more undead animal people. Obviously, this is not not told to my players, but as far as they know, it's essentially just the ancient Egyptians. Now, things like this, for instance, this is the Warsphinx of sorts. It's actually the Warsphinx kit without the howdah on the back. Instead, I used the Necrosphinx. I can't remember which it is. Essentially, I used the giant tiger with the scorpion tail, and I used the wings from the man robot. And that's how I made this. I like to use a little bit of environmental storytelling. This is all golden urns and stuff, a skeleton or two who fell apart for whatever reason. And these are essentially, these are like a very heavy-duty guardian. You'd probably fight two of these, or at least my players will, if they ever go into the wrong area. They also have things like the Heirotitan from Warhammer Fantasy. They never really made a model, but I did. So I used some giant legs, the Heirosphinx or whatever it is, upper body, and I used these blade arms, like trimmed and made them kind of into a belt, or a terrouge kind of thing. I'm going to do a video, ideally, where I show you how to make this and the chariot I'm about to show you. So essentially, I really like these kinds of models, so I thought, why not make some of my own? So this is what I made. Now, I would really like to make the legs better. I kind of just layered upon layer of green stuff and milliput wrappings. Don't like it. It could be better, for sure. So, I'm going to be making it better. And there was also numerous obvious jokes about the rear part of this giant statue. But yeah, as a whole, I really like this model, but it could always be better. I also really like this little bit of environmental storytelling, like a little bone. Obviously, this guy fell, got the bad luck that a giant stone fell on him, and now a giant's walking over it. But yeah, and another bit, that's why one day I am going to be getting another kit to show you how to make this chariot. Now, I've always liked chariots from ancient Egyptian stuff. What I did was, I actually made most of the sand to show it's kind of like he's exiting the tomb. And I hate the skeleton models that Games Workshop has for the Tomb Kings. I cannot believe they did not update the horses or the basic infantry at all. So, I refused to buy those. I'm instead going to be getting skeletons from other companies. Specifically, these are, I believe it was Wargames Atlantic. They're horse skeletons. Give me one sec. I actually have a spare one down here. One sec. Sorry for the change in lighting. I had to shift it around to find these. But yeah, I didn't actually buy a full kit. Really regret it. I am going to be next time. But it's these new skeletons. I'm not sure about these bodies because this armor doesn't really fit an ancient Egyptian thing, but maybe as a mummy kind of thing. Maybe I'll kitbash that into an actual Tomb King mummy. But either way, this is kind of how I'll be getting horsemen and chariots. I'll be using these. Putting that back now. I grabbed a pair of skeletons, and again, I will show you this all if I ever, when I get around to making a video on making this again. I used the bits from the actual chariot kit they give you. These were originally on the side down here. I cut off the little ridges at the top and just attached them back to back. Put them on top to kind of show a guarded thing. They actually have the saddles for these, which is it makes me kind of feel a little dumb after finishing it, but whatever. This is a good kit. I've had it for some time now, and I really like it anyway. I switched the banner. I actually used the special banner that you get for this thing. I used on something else. I built my own, like this. It's got like a horsehair banner at the top there. And it's got one of the Necrosphinx, this snake thing there. It's got these blades on the wheels, and these were actually from a dollar store kit, but I'm actually going to be using probably either. I'm going to find that dollar store kit again, show you specifically which one I bought, or I'm just going to grab a Lego pair of wheels, because they work just as fine. Here's another use of those wheels. These are bigger ones from the same kit, because you get like these ones in the back and these ones in the front. It's like a Cowboys versus Indians kind of kit, an American one, not a Canadian one, unfortunately. But you get the back wheels and the front wheels of the wagon. I use the front wheels for this, back wheels for this. Right. So I also have this guy here. Now this guy, I can swap out his right arm. Actually, give me one sec. I'll grab the rest of the kit. Like I said, I really like kit bashing. So in reality, this guy's a few options. This is the base model. Guy with a spear. Nothing fancy. But then you'll actually see I hit a magnet in there. So now he can go on here. So whenever I want to run him as an actual Tomb King, I can magnetize him with a sword or a shield. Oh, sorry. So that's how he can stand, or he can have this shield with him. It really doesn't matter which. Nope. Sorry. Just make sure that's actually attached. But the reason for the small base is right here. He can actually fit perfectly inside that. Now I kitbashed this model as well. I wish I went with more mummy aesthetic, but it's really hard to kitbash a mummy, especially from just the skeleton base. But I gave him the beard of one of those statue faces. This is actually a female Stormcast Eternal head. The head I completely kitbashed. It was kind of just a random bunch of bits that kind of were cut apart. This was a shield that I put on his back of his neck to kind of be like one of those imperial crown things. The back of it anyway. But yeah, so here you've got just a charioteer. Yeah, hope you like that. I will do more videos about various things. I plan on a few videos. Just gonna say this as I reset this guy up. I plan on a few videos. There's gonna be one ideally about kind of comparing sizes of models, comparing kitbash ease, and things like that, just showing you kind of things how to do them, like again making these guys, how to make some kits easier, making them easier to build, things like that. Just, you know, showing off certain things I've built over the years, because I've been at this about 4 years, maybe 5 now. But yeah, hope you enjoy that. Have a good day.